Okay, Toka. If you're gonna be a hero, actually be a hero and go in and get these morons out of there.
It's our policy to help our fellow ghouls.
I don't understand. Why did he insist?
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. I am back with the season finale of Tokyo Ghoul Season 2, Episode 12, called Ken. The last couple episodes have been this battle to defeat the One-Eyed Owl. As my kid has tried to explain to me, there are two owls. It appears at the end of the last episode, we got that short clip that not only were none of the owls destroyed, but we find out that the first one-eyed owl that they thought they had destroyed was Yoshimura. His child is that author that keeps coming up that I've been curious about. Very, very interesting. My kid doesn't want to spoil anything, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the season finale started.
Yoshimura. Hello, Earth to Kaneki. You're a total space cadet today. Are you even listening to me? Wake up, dude.
And while I was editing, I noticed him throughout the episode, just showing up here and there.
Which one of these chicks is your special lady friend? Oh, is that her?
Probably should be.
Toka.
But she wouldn't have gotten you turned into a part human, part ghoul. Memories. Is Hide making the coffee?
Tell you what, making coffee's a lot harder than it looks. It's been a while.
Friend's been being a true friend.
It's okay. I know. I've always known.
Always?
I mean, pretty much.
I mean, he probably knows him well enough to be like, there is something really not right
Plus,
going on with
Kaneki
you.
pretty much outright said it while he was awake and thought he was asleep. So.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. I wouldn't drink it if I were you.
Come on.
Should have known it wouldn't be that easy.
No. But still need to talk, Ken.
Remember when you first met Nishio? That bastard beat the ever-loving crap out of me that day. I tried playing dead, but Nishio wasn't showing me any mercy. I can't even begin to tell you how scared I was. That was the closest I've ever come to dying. Well, at least till today. You put your life on the line in order to save me. Thank you for that.
Come on, Ken. Speak. I know it's hard. Maybe you don't know what to say, but...
He's in really bad shape. I'm not sure he's gonna pull through.
The injured get first priority! Right!
Good. I'm glad he's alive. I didn't want him to die. I know he's a fucking murderous killer, but I still kind of like him. And she's been like running the whole time. Where is she running to?
There was something about the folks at Onteku. Everyone was full of life, you know, always smiling.
Maybe she's just going to the coffee shop.
And you fit right in with them.
She knew that's where they were taking her from.
You'd finally found a place where you belonged. You were happy. I wanted to do what I could to keep you that way. I tried to protect you guys, I really did. But who would have thought it'd end up like this? I wanted to help, so you wouldn't have to take the burden on all by yourself. You don't always have to be the hero, Kaneki. Thanks.
He finally said something.
You've become quite the celebrity, my friend. Want to know your code name? The Eye Patch.
Is Hide bleeding? He is bleeding. Yep. Well, he said that was the closest he'd come to dying.
I might have screwed up.
Come on, Ken.
You okay?
Don't just say you're okay.
No, I'm not.
Friggin' check the goddamn wound and see if there is any way to fucking help him.
Come on, let's go home.
Don't just take him home. Jesus fucking Christ. And the doctor that turned you into a ghoul isn't alive anymore, so...
What do you mean?
Isn't it the one that got killed by, Jason? Or maybe it was the Dubs,
No, that was a completely different doctor.
Really? I thought that was the one who did that.
I don't think they've actually shown the doctor that did that to him, except for right after he did it to him. And I think when they said that he disappeared.
I thought he was one and the same.
No.
I thought that's why he was working with them, partially. Change humans to ghouls or something.
No.
Or do other strange
The
things.
doctor that was killed by Jason was Hinami's dad.
Right. Okay, so...
If anything, he probably would.
But so far, it looks like Ken's not trying to do anything to freaking save him. That might. I mean, I don't know how that shit works, but...
Come on, let's go.
I mean, I kind of doubt a tear is enough, but...
I'll take you home.
Come on, I want action here. What the fuck? You guys have had action going on for the last several episodes, and now you're gonna be like, let's not do anything.
School? Seriously? I don't know about that. I mean, I'm a ghoul, so why should I?
What's holding you back? I'd take him up on his offer if I were you.
I always thought school would be fun.
Now is what she's seeing in her flashback.
But
Okay, Toka. If you're gonna be a hero, actually be a hero and go in and get these morons out of there.
It's our policy to help our fellow ghouls.
I don't understand. Why did he insist?
We could use a pretty young lady like you to bring in new customers.
What's happened to Ontaku?
I hate it when shows like this, like, show people in dire straits that they might be able to be saved from, and the person with them is, like, just going all slow and barely doing anything. Crying over him is not gonna help. He's got the cover over him like he's dead. I'm like, God damn it, nobody's even trying. She's like, here, let me get mortally wounded so Ken Kaneki will come and save me. Still running.
Yep.
It's Forrest Gump.
It's funny because she's supposed to be like one of the fast ghouls, but then like
Right.
she's not going
She's
there.
fast. She's really good. Like, Ever since she had that fight with her brother, she's just like, she's hardly done anything.
A lot of it has been her focusing on
School. Right. Come on.
Kaneki.
Oh, he's using himself to try to bridge the gap between the humans and the ghouls. Because that's obviously what they're trying for, what Yoshimura was hoping for.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I promised Yoshimura. He asked me to do one last job for him. Not going to break my promise.
So what job was it, other than taking her away?
Toga.
He's gonna tell her something.
It might not be clear right now, but in the end, this will only make you stronger.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's go.
Just remember, that coffee shop was not just the building. It was the people that made up the...
Yeah, and
Coffee
most
shop.
of the people are dead.
Yeah, well... Which is weird, because fucking Ken got the two fucking Devil Ape and... what's her name? Got him away from all that. Yet they still fucking died. I mean... I don't know. Okay.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Is this before or after? She looks very sad, so I'm thinking after. But what do I know?
Yeah, definitely after.
Okay. Alright. That was the season finale. It was very slow and draggy. There's a lot of non-action, but I think that was specifically for dramatic effect.
Yeah, plus it was mostly the end of the battle.
Right. So the end of the battle is not going to have a lot of action. It did frustrate me, though, that, like, nobody was trying to save him. Like, come on. Walking him to his people isn't saving him. It is letting him bleed out.
He said he wanted to go home, and Kaneki's like, okay, I'll take you home.
True. Yeah, I'm imagining that the next season, season 3, I think it's 3, part 1 and part 2, something like that, is going to be trying to build these bridges, like, get these fucking people and ghouls to try to fucking mend their ways and stop being so freaking destructive to each other. Because it's not fucking helping anybody.
Yep. And there is a definitive ending. It's not going to be like just cliffhanger that never
Right,
stops.
right. I am imagining they were definitely big time hinting that Yomo said something to Toka, but they were not kind enough to let us know exactly what he said. But for a while there, I'm like, what, was she just like running in her head the whole time? Because it doesn't make sense that she's running the whole time, never gets anywhere during the entire battle, then at the very end she gets to the coffee shop, but sees all this stuff going on and doesn't do anything?
We aren't really told how far away she is when she starts running. So.
True. And then the last image they showed of her with him, that made me think that maybe she stayed there or that he was forcing her to stay. I don't know. Maybe the running was in her head. I don't know. Then again, I am feeling like it's got to be something with, rebuilding after all this frickin' destruction.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but when the building fell on her, or almost fell on her, she was looking at the power line because the spikes that were in the rubble were from her brother, so he saved her.
Okay. Yeah, because they showed him looking at her and saying something like, you never learn, little sister, or something like that. And that comment that Ken had made right before he joined Ogiri, that he knows his secret, why he's with Ogiri, to keep the people that he loves safe. And so I think really deep inside, that's what he's doing, is trying to keep Toka safe.
And then it was showing Hanuki's hair like as black occasionally, to sort of show his humanity.
Right.
Because they like to mess around with the hair color for certain how much human and how much ghoul.
Right. And I was kind of surprised that when he got over to the doves with Hide, that he didn't have, because I've seen him have his eyes go back to normal so that they're not one red and one normal color. So I kind of thought he might do that to blend in with them better or whatever. But I mean, it doesn't matter. I think he's got to approach them as he is and get them to understand that they just can't keep doing this shit, because all it does is continue these horrific cycles. Just like on Last of Us, all of it is showing these horrific cycles, and how if you continue on, then that's what you get, is you just get these continuous cycles. Somebody's got to break the frickin' chains. Anyway, I do have news, because I have only briefly left messages on my videos. I got one suggestion to do Attack on Titan. I think I am going to do that. I also got another person that suggested I don't do Attack on Titan, that it's a horrible show. I'm going to err on the side of let's go ahead, watch the first season of Attack on Titan, and I will come back, do part 1 of season 3 of Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know if I'll do another season of Attack on Titan. We'll see. I'm thinking about maybe going back and forth on just first seasons of different animes. I'm still going to finish out Tokyo Ghoul. It just might be a scattered season 3 part 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, then do a first season of another show, come back and do part 2, and then just go back and forth with first seasons of different animes. That's what I'm thinking. And that way I get a little bit of a whole bunch of different animes. And some of these animes are very long. So like the first season of Attack on Titan is 25 episodes, I think, which is pretty significant in my opinion. But I know that a lot of these animes are also shorter episodes than a lot of the shows I watch, so that could be part of it. I mean, when I looked into the old Doctor Who's, those seasons were so freaking incredibly long. But I also remember before they started doing this shit where they do these really good seasons of certain shows, but then leave 2-year freaking gaps between seasons. Before that shit happened, you would have, even the really good series, they would bring out a season, you'd have a little break, then they'd bring out another season, a little break. Sometimes they would split the seasons into 2 halves, so you'd have 2 half seasons, then the break, then 2 more half seasons, then the break. Now it's like one every 2 years, sometimes more than that. And that to me is getting so frustrating. I really wish they wouldn't do that. I would rather have shorter, more simple episodes than these extremely long, complicating episodes that are more like movies, but with 2 or 3 year gaps. Like, that is a long time to expect fans to just sit around waiting for the next season to start up. And half the time not knowing if you're even going to get another season because these channels, whoever is running the show, keeps freaking canceling shit. We'll see. It's not like I'm getting paid for any of this. I am doing all of this because I wanted to do something like this, because when I am watching those long, complicating, deep shows that I like watching, I like going into the reactions and the reviews, the podcasts and stuff like that, and watching those things, listening to those things. I like looking at the comments and interacting with commenters and stuff like that. But it also gives me a way to wind down after an episode and kind of digest the episode, see what other people are thinking, give my own 2 cents on what I thought. It gives you different perspectives. So that's the main reason that I've been doing this. It does take up a lot of time. I am not good at the editing stuff. I am very slow at the editing stuff. I enjoy some of the extra stuff, which I haven't really been doing that much of the extra stuff. I don't mind adding little clips and additions here and there. I don't mind going through the sound and making sure the video's straight. I hate the decisions on what to fucking cut out and what to leave in. I find that so long and grueling and annoying, and I have never liked long, grueling, tedious work. I've always found long, grueling, tedious work to be annoying. So that's probably why I dislike it so much. It's like when you're playing video games and you have to do all this fucking grinding. You know, the grinding eventually helps you, but it's annoying as hell. It's really long and tedious and boring, but whatever. Enough about that. I will see you when I see you. Like I said, next show I'm going to do is Attack on Titan, and it'll just be the first season. And I will decide after the first season whether I want to continue it or what I'm going to do. Bye.